The Joint Parliamentary Select Committee has finally handed to the leadership of the two chambers of parliament the product generated from their month-long negotiations. The committee's recommendations and two draft bills meant to streamline preparations for next year's general election in a free and fair manner were also handed to President Uhuru Kenyatta at State House, Nairobi.
We can resolve all our outstanding political issues in this country in a more peaceful and amicable way than we can do it in the streets or in demonstrations.
The committee has proposed to enact a standalone elections offences bill, consolidating all electoral malpractices, and in a movement to insulate the political players from litigation and the threat of losing their seats through petitions, the committee has proposed the deletion of an offence known as voter treatment, outlined in Section 62 of the Elections Act of 2011. The offence entails provision of food and refreshment to voters with the name of corruptly influencing them to vote for or against a candidate in an electoral contest. The committee also proposes to simplify the voter bribery offence and take away from IEBC the function of investigating and prosecuting electoral offenders, a function that will now reside in the Directorate of Public Prosecutions if Parliament adopts the committee's recommendations.
The people who are perceived to be enemies can work together, and we can sort so many problems in this country if we work together through dialogue.
The committee also proposes that the national roll of voters be audited by the end of November, and IEBC provides a portal to enable voters inspect the register online. The committee proposes to disallow the use of waiting cards in voter registration.
This is the best we could give you, and this is the best we can have, and this is the best we have.
On the use of information communication technology ICT, the committee proposes that an integrated system be put in place in the conduct of next year's general election. This includes voter registration and identification, as well as results transmission. All voting equipment should be procured by January next year and tested by June. The committee recommends that presidential poll results be transmitted directly from the polling stations to the National Tallying Center, with the number of voters at each polling station being capped at 500.
Support the work of this committee by ensuring that the report and the draft bills, which are next to the report, are passed without any amendment.
This is a happy ending, and as they say, all is well that ends well.
Though a vast majority of the recommendations of the Select Committee seem agreeable to most members of Parliament, one issue is likely to trigger opposition from the lawmakers: the proposal to bar party hopping, with a majority of the lawmakers insisting it was bound to lock them out of next year's general election, particularly if they feel aggrieved by the party nominations. The committee recommends that IEBC conducts nominations on request by political parties using membership registers and not the voter register, as was previously the case. And to curb party hopping, the committee recommends that each party submits its list of aspirants for publication in the Kenya Gazette. The committee's report and the two draft bills will be debated by the two chambers of parliament from Tuesday. Francis Gachuri, Citizen TV.